Yeah, exactly. So, and so yeah, we spent a while talking about that, but I mean, that's like 5 or 6 shots I'm doing, and then I'll take some full swings with the same focus. So just trying to, like I was talking about, that same mechanical focus, maintaining that angle, getting the club to release more that way. These are just the mechanical things I'm working on, but I'm just trying to hit some shots, cueing these things. Whatever it is, this is what I'm working on right now. Other times it'll be something else, but yeah, just hit whatever, about 10 shots, cueing this stuff. And then I'll go back to kind of hitting some real golf shots. On the swing, on the course, I'm not getting so technical at my swing. So I'll probably go back actually to some short irons, hit some 9-irons. And like I was saying earlier, I'll just hit some different shots, right? Just trying to kind of, I don't know, just get a feel for hitting different shots. I mean, that's what happens on the course. Like out here, you know, you can I hit my 9-iron 150 yards, right? But if I just sit here and hit 3 150-yard 9-irons, my 7-iron hit 170, 3 170-yard 7-irons. That's not really how you play golf, right? So I'll hit one, whatever, just random shots. Take a little bit off one, hit one a little harder, hit a little draw, and then slowly work my way through my bag. So that shot I was trying to hit a little draw, kind of more of a straight pull.
You know, I want to see you hit a fade, David.
Sure, I'll hit a fade.
Because, you know, you're drawing it, and they're perfect draws, but I want to see...
So I'll try and start it right and cut it back to the pull.
That's good.
Thanks. And yeah, I'll just, kind of what most guys do is kind of exactly what I'm doing. Start with the short clubs, work their way up the bag. So, got some 7-irons out. Try and hit just a high straight one here. Wasn't my finest, but, and yeah, and so I'll do this and I'll get all the way up. I'll hit, you know, some long irons, you know, 5 or 4 iron, some hybrids, some 3-woods, some drivers. And just the last thing I usually do before I go to the course is kind of alternate between drivers and wedges. Because I mean, you have to do that a lot on the course, and especially with the wedges I hit earlier, it was more just trying to get loose, right? So I was hitting another 7-iron. Trying to hit this one low.
Yeah, these are pure.
Low and straight. Little punch shot. But yeah, like I was saying, the wedges I hit earlier when I was just trying to get loose, they weren't very precise, right? And
you're not judging yourself a lot out here. You know, you're not really saying, oh my gosh, that was too short, too long, right or left.
Especially not when I'm warming up, right? Like, there's a difference between warming up and actual training, right? Like when you're
practicing maybe before the tournament.
Practicing before the tournament, yeah, I want to get pretty nitpicky, right? I want to do, I don't know, obviously you want to ingrain good habits, right? But when I'm getting warmed up, like I'm just trying to get loose, and you want to feel good, right? Like you're trying to feel confident. When you get too nitpicky and judging every little shot, like that's not the mindset you want to get into, right?
And you can not hit the ball great out here and go hit the ball great on the course, wouldn't you say, David?
Oh, of course. Like, that's, to be honest, I barely care how I hit it on the range. And before the round, right? Like, this will sound even stupid, this will sound contradictory, but I'm just looking for positives, right? And I'm trying to like feel good heading into my round. So if I'm hitting it great on the range, I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm hitting it great, like ready to rock. And then if I'm hitting it like crap, I'll just say like, I'm gonna try to feel good. So I'll just say like, oh, saving them all up for the course, right? And like, so I'm basically trying to have it both ways, right? Like if I'm hitting it bad, I don't care. If I'm hitting it good, then I
attitude of indifference.
Look at it as a positive.
I think that's what Moe Norman said.
Yeah, Moe knew a thing or two.
Moe Norman's the legend, especially from where you're from.
Seriously. I saw Moe hit balls.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
A few years before he died.
What was that experience like?
It was amazing. So like, Moe Norman in Canada is like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's all the stories about him. It's pretty much an urban legend at this point. And so he's an old man at that point. Like he was like a few years before he passed away. And so you don't know what to expect, right? You don't know if he's actually going to live up to the hype. You know, I've heard so much stuff since you're a little kid. And mind you, I still was a pretty little kid when I saw him. I was only 13. But so the first shot he hit was this little pitch shot, and he chunked it, and he kind of made this noise. He's like, ah, like he was like, and I was like, oh no, like this isn't going to be like, man, like he's only hit one shot and he already hit one. And I was like, he's not going to live up to it. And after that, it was incredible. Everything was dead flush. He hit some that were like little hooks. When I say hook, it's like 10 yards, right? Like everything, and he'd make that same noise. He'd go, ah, and but other than that, they were all perfect.
How was his like attitude? Was he talking? Because I see him in a few videos where he's just like on the face every time.
Oh well, he could do like, I don't know. Moe is just insane.
Moe's
right?
Moe.
Moe's Moe.
No one else is like him.
But yeah, no, he was in typical Moe fashion, right? So like someone, so he's trying to do a Q&A thing, right?
Yeah.
And like at one point, someone asked like, "What would you tell Tiger?" This is like, so as I was 13, this was 2001, right? So he was just like, that's why I dropped the cup. He's like, oh, the things I tell Tiger, things I tell Tiger. And I was like, well, what would you tell Tiger, Moe? And he's just like, I tell him to love himself.
Yeah.
Just to love himself. He's so hard on himself out there. He just want to cry. And then, I don't know, maybe he was right. Maybe, I don't know if Tiger, I'm not inside Tiger's head. I don't know if Tiger loves himself
fireside chat, right?
So Ledger's obsessed with the fireside chat.
The fireside chat, look, if you
I have actually never watched the fireside chat.
Oh my gosh.
Even though Ledger talks about it all the time.
Look, fireside chat with Moe Norman, I'll put a link to in the description box and annotation. That's like a gem of a video. Moe Norman is a legend. He always will be a legend. But you guys got to go watch that video and listen to how smart this man is. Not necessarily on the game of golf, but also on life. The video is like one of my top time, all favorite videos I've ever watched. Like, he speaks like, he's like the Jesus of golf. Like, that's how he sounds. Like, the wisdom that comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, Moe,
like that stuff, like you don't even understand what you just said when you're talking about Tiger, like to love himself, like that stuff gets really deep and is like, can be some of the most, holy hell, some of the most beneficial things a golfer can, I mean, and what you're going to kind of talk about in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that stuff is...
Well, I don't know if I have...
It's deep.
Moe is pretty deep. Yeah, he definitely had some issues, but I haven't seen that specific video. My roommate talks about it all the time, but...
Watch it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's legendary.
Moe, like...
It might change. You might cry. It might just change.
Well, Moe had all sorts of just like Moeism, Moe sayings.
Yeah.
And like one of them was just like, he'd be like, you gotta smile. After all, jails and hospitals are all full, right?
Yep.
And it's like, I think he's got a good point, right? Like, it is just
Absolutely.
golf after all. It's easy to take it too seriously. But yeah, really just to finish my warm-up. Sorry, gotta focus here. Intense stuff. I'm being lazy right now, but if I was at a tournament, I would measure out some yardages with, and just really try and hit some more precise wedge shots. And yeah, I feel at that point, kind of got everything ready. I've hit all aspects of my game, and really just ready to hit the course at that point.
All right, thanks again, David. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks for watching that video, guys. I want to say thanks to David. If you haven't seen it, go watch his dynamic warm-up video. Go back and watch part 1. I got an ending coming, and I got some videos coming from Hawaii. So stay tuned, subscribe. Hit me up on Facebook, Gabriel M. Ryder, Instagram, PGA Tour Driven. Make sure to go check out my membership site, mti.gabrielryder.com. Share this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Bye, man.